Yo, yo, yo. All right,
Peace and Black Power.
Peace.
Peace. Peace and Black Power, family. What's good? The Black Love Power couple.
You already know what it is.
This is episode what?
17.
17.
17.
Thank y'all for being with us, tuning in. 17 episodes. Truly appreciate it from the bottom of our heart. Conversations and advice and a whole lot of love and keeping it real, raw, and honest. You know how we do.
Let y'all come in.
Remember, don't be afraid to.
Who are you even talking to? Ain't even nobody here.
They're going to see the video later, though.
I know, ain't nobody even talking to me. It was hot as hell today. We just came in the house and it was damn hot as hell. You crying because you missed me and I'm right here. But it was hot as hell outside tonight. Y'all hear that thunder? It's thundering now.
What's good, sis? What's good, bro? How you, Brody?
Hey, y'all.
Damn.
So tonight's main topics will be infidelity and intimacy or sex in a relationship.
Yeah. The honor of agreements and control. You know what I'm saying? Self-control.
Y'all make sure y'all go check out the Goddess Drip page. Get your earrings. Got on the Oshun inspired earrings. Y'all see that?
Peace, Nisha.
Mirror.
What's up, Nakima?
Her name is Nisha.
Nisha, my bad, my busy.
And what's up, Kima? Y'all make sure y'all check us out tomorrow. Y'all hear that thunder? Isn't that Shango?
Yes, it is.
Y'all check us out tomorrow from 1 to 2 on DJ B1 Planet Funkville Radio's podcast.
Yes, we will be on the podcast tomorrow on DJ B1, new platform, podcast radio.
So we'll be on there talking about Rock's music, how we met, the Love Maven, the Black Love Power couple, Goddess Drip, the Cookout, everything that is us. That's what we will be talking about. Make sure y'all go like the Cookout page if you have not already. Look at that damn water or oil on my shirt. Anyway.
Go ahead and like the Rock and Musa page. Rock and Musa. Go check that out. Good with it.
Okay, you had on your earrings today and I ain't getting no picture. You know that's against the Goddess Drip rules. I need a picture. See you in your earrings. Oh, Nisha. Much love. We appreciate that.
Don't mind me my tears because that's from the fan because it was hot outside. We just got back inside from, Friday date night. Date day.
It was date day?
That's what we do on Friday. We go out and eat.
We do that every day. But, whatever. And make sure tonight, if y'all want to come on camera and you have questions, just, request to join and we will let you come on. Then you can ask your question and we can chop it up in real time.
And so we can understand, know the tone and know, just to see your face as well. So we wanted to be interactive. So if you want to ask a question, let us know and we'll add you onto the live stream.
What's up, Jen? What's up, T Maya?
Jen. One of my favorite people.
She has such a sweet spirit. So,
what's up, big sis?
All right, let's get to it. So the first thing we was going to talk about was infidelity. Now, with infidelity, this came about, I think Rock had made a post or something. And don't turn it down.
It's turning red as you're clicking.
Oh, that's you texting me, sis. Yes. You stupid. Anyway, you crazy, Kim. Um, Rock had made a post or something about something. Oh, about Sierra, wasn't it?
No, Monica.
Monica said that like if the man cheated or something, basically don't get mad at the other girl, something like that, whatever. So we thought that that would be a great topic because it is so many contradicting views on the situation. So we thought that it would be a great conversation, and we would really like to know, like y'all to know, like where we coming from and why we feel the way we feel and why we said the things we said in response to the post. So, first and foremost, if your mate is cheating on you, that's your fucking mate's problem. That is not the other person's problem. Yes, they should not mess with the married person. Yes, they shouldn't mess with somebody who in a relationship. But in the real world, nobody gives a fuck about you, right? So the only person that really does care about you is your mate. And that is who you took those vows with, and that's who you made the commitment to be loyal to. So that's who should be out here checking motherfuckers and who shouldn't be going against whatever the hell y'all said that y'all was gonna do. In most cases, it's monogamy. So if you said you're gonna be monogamous with me, it's up to you to not fucking cheat on me and entertain other people.
That's right. Like it's up to the people in the relationship, in the agreement, in the commitment to honor that agreement, that commitment. You know what I'm saying? If in case of a male, I'm telling you from a male's perspective. If I know, say I'm in the workplace for instance, and you in the workplace, you've been working with a certain group of people for a long time. There's a certain lady there. You know y'all cool with each other. Y'all friends at work. You know there's a sexual attraction there that it could be, or you know it. Like when you dealing with people, you know when
you know if somebody want to fuck you or not is basically what the fuck he's trying
right.
to say.
You know that. You know when you have the attraction and you know the energy is there. So when you know that, you have to keep interaction to a minimum. You know what I'm saying? To keep shit from going too far, and that's the job of the man to do that. You know what I'm saying? Not letting that shit go that far. You know what I'm saying? You know when the shit is there, so don't fucking let it go there. Don't even take it there.
You know damn well you shouldn't be going to your coworker who want to fuck you house for beers because you know when you damn well get there, you know that it's gonna be more than some damn beer drinking if you take your married ass over to your damn coworker house who you know want to fuck. You know
Straight
damn
like
well
that.
you cannot go to your coworker's house. Okay. She said accept him. It should be public. Hold on, I got you, sis.
Like you shouldn't be entertaining that shit. Keeping all flirting and all that shit to a minimum. You know what I'm saying?
And it's natural to flirt. You know, like we always think because somebody in a relationship, they can't talk to people, they can't laugh, they can't flirt, they can't do this and that. No, every damn thing is done in fucking moderation. You can bust a little joke here, haha, we grown, whatever, and take your ass home. Like
Right.
you do not by no means. Jen, I don't see any like requests or anything. I'll look him up. I see you tagged him. But you don't have to, man, we make any excuse not to control ourselves, really.
It's all about self-control, man. You know what I'm saying? And people who have the most self-control, they get the best rewards in the world. You know what I'm saying? When you showing self-control, honesty,
I
and
sent them a
loyalty.
friend request to see if they help.
You know what I'm saying? That's what gets reward, pure intent. You know what I'm saying? It's up to the man or the woman in that relationship to honor that commitment.
Period.
It's not up to the person that they was cheating with to honor.
And no,
their
we're
commitment.
not saying that they are in the right by messing with
Both
your
people
husband
are
or
wrong.
your wife or your boyfriend or girlfriend.
We're not giving nobody a pass in the situation. Yeah, that female was wrong for dealing with a married man, but your husband shouldn't have been entertaining it whatsoever.
In the first damn place.
First damn place. When he know that person want to give it to him in the worst way.
Do y'all hear that?
You know what I'm saying?
It's going down.
That was
outside.
an exclamation point on what I just said. Like,
Shango, like what he just said. But yeah. So it's like really we need to stop trying to find fault. And I feel like us as women, we want so desperately to have somebody that it's easier to fall out with your sister than to could get that nigga under control or fucking drop his ass. Because if he really care about you, he's not gonna be cheating on you or entertaining no other female in the first place.
Because we shouldn't be expecting good nature from a person that's not in your relationship, even though we want people should be nice and be correct. That's not the reality with everybody.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? So,
but it should be reality of your damn mate.
Right. Within your relationship, it should be reality. No, I'm not gonna fucking goddamn be dishonest.
You know how many times I done did it to people at work or just being too damn grown doing shit, and I knew exactly what the fuck I was doing. Like I didn't accidentally ever fall on nobody's work dick or accidentally go to somebody's house not knowing what the fuck was gonna happen or whatever. Like we really need to start taking control of what the fuck we be doing. And start holding people accountable for the shit that they do.
For real, man. Like I ain't never been. I drink. I ain't never been so drunk where I ended up with a person that I wasn't supposed to be with.
And if you do drink that damn much where you blacking out and fucking random people, you a fucking drunk and you need to get help.
For real. You have a problem.
Period.
Like there's no reason people can't be honest and loyal and respectful in any agreement and relationship that you have with a person. Like, and especially when you're dealing with a person and you so-called talking about you want to be with this person forever.
And you love them and you care about how they feel.
You care about their emotions and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Because you just as easily could have told a person, hey, I want to be with more than one person. Hey, I like to sleep around. Hey, sometimes I'm going to go do X, Y, Z or whatever. And then you could have gave them a choice of what you wanted to do or what they wanted to do rather with the person that you are. You know what I mean?
It's somebody that's going to let you be exactly who you are and do exactly what you want to do.
And you're going to let them do the same goddamn thing.
Without hurting them emotionally, you know what I'm saying? And lying to them and shit. And being dishonest. It's somebody who wants to do exactly what you want to do. You just have to be patient to wait for that person for you to find that person. Yep. For that person to find you.
And they are out there. And everybody don't have ease in finding somebody. So you just have to do what you have to do and make sure that you're the best person, being the best you. So when you do get this person who allowed you to be yourself, you're ready to be yourself with this person.
Right.
And then me personally, just being an ex-hoe and being a very lustful person, I always think you need to find out why a person is cheating. A lot of times people cheating, it don't necessarily have nothing to do with you. Wait, let me change that. Sometimes when people cheat, it cannot have anything to do with you. Mm-hmm. So you need to figure out why they're cheating, ask them why they're cheating, and see what agreement y'all can come up with. Some people genuinely just like to fuck. Some people genuinely just like random sex. Some people genuinely just like whatever they like. So y'all need to talk about it and see what's going on and see what type of resolution that you can come up with.
Right. And they're healthy, and there are people that do it respectfully and healthily and use protection and shit. They just like randomness.
And that's up to them. And that's up to y'all.
But you need to be honest with the person that you with.
Yeah. And you have to respect the person.
Right.
And respect how they are. You can't feel bad because that's how they are. You just have to figure out how you want to deal with it. Or if you want to deal with it.
Right. And be utterly truthful with yourself when you know that this person is being serious about what they're talking about. Because a person like that is not going to lie about that.
Yeah. And that was my thing. It wasn't nothing wrong at home. I love rock dick. I've always loved rock dick. That has never been an issue. But I just like to fuck. And I'm just a very curious person. And I just really want to know. And that's just all it is. I'm not out here looking for love. Well, not now, before. I wasn't out here looking for love or, anything like that. I just really like to fuck. Like, that's just me. I'm a Sag, the promiscuous one. That's just how I was born. You know what I mean? So, but You have to work on it because, and really, the only thing that I did wrong was cheat and not tell him to give him the opportunity to do what the fuck he wanted to do if that's what he wanted to do. That's how you know that you're in the wrong. If I can't tell you, hey, I want to go do it the time. If you want to go do it the Sally or Sue, you free to go do that too. Most people don't want to do that though. Mm-hmm. You want to do whatever you want to do, and the other person can't do what you want to do, or they don't even have the option because everybody don't want to do it. You know what I mean? Period. So, but you don't give them the option. But if you don't give nobody the option to do the same thing you doing, your ass is dead ass wrong.
And you might never know. You might find someone who will let you do what you want to do as long as you're doing it respectfully, but you don't fucking goddamn have man up or woman up and say what you desire, ask for what you want.
Instead, you rather
lie and deceive somebody.
And hurt a person and change a person for the worse. You know what I mean? Instead of just telling the damn truth. And that's not player. All these dudes out here listening to all these damn rappers and shit thinking they players and they pimps and they max, but you're really not because you're a fucking liar. If you're a real player, you tell the truth. The girls who out here with real players, she knows she's not the only one. She know he got a woman. She know he got a family. She knows she only gonna see him Wednesday and Saturday for an hour or whatever. She knows that because he kept it truthful with her, and that's what she decided to do, and she decided to be okay with that. You're not a fucking player or no pimp if you're a liar.
And there's some of them that tell you that they ain't leaving the goddamn wife, regardless of what you're talking about. But hence you still goddamn
lying
to yourself most of all. So people don't like to be utterly honest with themselves.
And that's where most of the problem is. And then I wanted to talk about, like, how do you get past infidelity in a relationship? First of all, if y'all cannot come up with why a person is cheating and y'all can't come to a resolution, it's nothing to get past. Y'all don't need to be together. If you say that you forgive a person and you giving them another chance or another opportunity to prove themselves, you don't keep bringing it up.
Ever.
You let it go. You don't get petty when y'all argue next week about who left the dishes in the dishwasher or him leaving the sink up or he want to go to the club with his friends. You don't bring up, oh, well, you was fucking that bitch or what, you about to go to that nigga house or what, you about to do this or what, you about to do that. Like, no, you have to let it be.
It's not hard as fuck.
It's hard because we make it hard.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, if you want to get over something, you fucking get over it. If you say you're not going to bring it up, you simply don't. That don't mean that you're not thinking it in your damn head. Yeah, he might say he going out, and in your head, you might be like, she probably going to fuck that bitch. But guess what? It stay in your fucking head. Because he really might be going out with his friend, but now because you done said something about it, and you think that he ain't been being good, and he ain't even thought about no girls in the last 2 weeks since that happened. But since you keep on bringing it up and you keep being petty, guess what he gonna do now when him and his friends go to the club and he see that girl he want to do it to or whatever? You already been saying he doing it anyway. So why not? You gonna think I fuck somebody tonight anyway when I go home?
Because you can't ask for forgiveness if you're not gonna if you're not gonna forgive someone totally as well. You know what I'm saying?
But this is where you use your what's the word I'm looking for? Basically, what I'm trying to say is your common sense. Use your sense to know if a person is worthy of your forgiveness and moving forward.
Mm-hmm.
You know damn well this nigga's a dog and he cheated on you 7 times. He cheated on his last baby mama. He done had a baby outside the relationship. He takes some bitches on the phone. Like, okay, now he's not worthy of forgiveness. He has to prove himself before you can forgive somebody like that. Not just he or she, I'm sorry. Whoever, they have to prove themselves. You know what I mean?
Improvement takes time. That's not no one
discernment. Thank you, Jen. Discernment is the word I was looking for. You have to use your own discernment.
Right.
Thank you, sis. Exactly.
You can't. What I'm about to say.
What's up, Joshua?
Damn, I lost train of thought. But you can't. Never mind. You cannot truly forgive a person and bring shit up if you're not going to truly forgive them.
And you know what? You know how I know it can be done and why I believe that everything can be done, because I've been with Rock 16 years and this dude has been exactly what the fuck I'm telling y'all. So I know he's not the only motherfucking person on this earth that can have this type of character. As much as I put Rock through, he don't never bring that shit up. Not one time has he ever, after I done cheated, gave him STDs, all kind of shit, have he ever brought that shit back up or threw it in my face, or because he mad at me today, but like, yeah, bitch, you burnt me. What about when you or woo woo blue, whatever? Like, Rock read my diary. I'm like an only child. My brother 11 years older than me, but still, I grew up like an only child. So when I wrote in my diary, like
what it is.
So when Rock read my diary, he read everything. Like, when I say everything, I mean like all the details, all the dudes that I fucked, all the dicks that I sucked. Like, he read everything. So he definitely could have been petty and definitely had a lot of opportunity over and over to throw that shit in my face.
And I don't.
When I wanted to go out with my friends, he could have easily kept blowing up my phone and be like, "What you doing? You sucking a nigga dick? What you doing? You da-da-da." No, what you about to go out? You going to Tom's house? Well, no, like, he never brought that shit up, and he never was disrespectful. Never, like, never. And I put that on everything.
And that's what I'm glad for, the dynamic of our relationship, because usually it's the male.
I got you, Nisha.
In our relationship, it wasn't the male. You know what I'm saying? So I use my life as a tool, you know what I'm saying, and as a measuring stick for other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, to show that people like me exist. You know what I'm saying? And there's people that want to be pure and true to that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell you people before, I don't want no blemishes. I don't want no asterisks by my name when I'm gone and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that shit. I want all positives on my checklist when I'm out this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And I live to be the living embodiment of that. You know what I'm saying? And for women to know that men like me exist. You know what I'm saying? Like, they do exist. You just got to be diligent in your choice making.
Especially now that we're older. When we were young, we had time. We 16 years in, so we getting here now. We 30 something, baby. If you already 30 something plus, you don't have 16 years to play foolish fucking game and be getting STDs and sucking dicks in your work bathroom and lying to your people. What, you don't have time for that.
Mm-mm.
Like, we just don't have fucking 16 years to waste. We really don't have no damn time to waste. But let me answer these questions so they don't move too far. Nisha said, you can ask that question, but once you get an I don't know answer, it's like, what the fuck? I don't know equal I don't give a fuck.
Yep.
So I'm not even about to go there. But when a person tell you I don't know, that basically means I don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck. Because if a person give a fuck, one, you don't keep doing the same shit over and over. One. And then two, motherfucker, you don't want to keep hurting the person over and over that you with. If you know you're doing something that's harmful and hurtful to them and you say you love them, why the fuck would you keep doing it? Exactly. If you cared about your family and you wanted to keep your family together, why are you doing shit that goes against what the fuck you saying? So to me, you don't give a fuck, right? So that's why I don't know me. Nisha said, but what if you don't bring it up? You're not supposed to. If I'm reading it properly about, like, don't bring it up, you ain't supposed to bring it up. Once y'all talk about it, you come up with a resolution first. And we talk about it, how everybody feel, what we going to do from here or whatever. After we come up with that resolution and we talk about it, that's the end of it. Once we go to sleep today and we done talked about it or whatever, it's done. Tomorrow, whatever we said we was going to be when we went to sleep. We said we was going to be a couple. We moving forward. We in love. We fighting for our relationship. That's what we doing tomorrow when we wake up.
And I've always done that with Misty since 19 years old. Like, nigga, we'll be up to 6 o'clock, almost 7 o'clock in the morning. Like, even we ain't got to go to work the next day, nigga. An hour of sleep is all we gonna get. That's all we gonna get.
But we gonna talk about it.
We gonna talk about this shit. You know what I'm saying?
And proving yourself is time. Proving yourself is 6 months, a fucking year, a year and a half. That's time to show me patterns. Everybody do good for the first 2 weeks. Everybody phone ain't ringing the month after or whatever. Proving yourself take time. Proving yourself mean your ass don't get comfortable back in the same bullshit next week. You still have your eyes open. You still watching. You still seeing what's going on. No, you don't have to bring it up. You don't have to go through phones, but you smart enough to know a motherfucker moving funny. You smart enough to know when y'all live together and sleep together and shit around each other and all that. You know people what they doing.
Right, because when you're truly in love with a person and y'all truly in love with each other, it's an energy and it's a flow. You know when that energy is broken, when one of the parties have broken that routine and that energy, it's noticeable. We usually deny that shit when it happens.
Yep.
Most of the time.
Nisha said you can move past it, but they do things that make you think, and it's like, they doing this or that. Most of the time, you know if they doing it or not. I mean, sometimes the mind is the strongest muscle in your body,
and it can pick you the most.
We do. That's what I was gonna say. It does play games, but you have to know the difference between a game and what the fuck it is. What it is. Because sometimes you try to make it seem like your brain playing games and you goddamn getting the shit in the stick because you know your brain is not playing games. You know what it is exactly what it looks like. Sometimes you know your ass being a crazy ass female and you making up shit too. You know what I mean? So once again, man, you have to use your sense. Gail says, sis, what made you stop? That's a great question. It's actually a few things. The first thing on the whole level that made me stop was, and I hate to be graphic, but it is what it is. I wrote notes to be open, give examples because, we definitely know about infidelity. So I remember doing it to this person. I don't remember who the person was, but I remember being on top of this person. And I'm like, wait a minute, I feel like I'm about to throw up. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? All right, cool. Ain't paying no attention. You be grown, do what you do. And then it happened again. And I was like, wait a minute, is this a fucking conscience? Does my body know finally like you're doing some shit that you're not supposed to be doing? And it's like physically making you ill. And I put that on Everything I Love. That shit happened 2 times. That was one. Then the second one, after I burnt Rock, I think the second time, he still was he was hurt and he was mad or whatever. But it was like, how he always handled me, I knew that I would be a fool to continue to do what I was doing, knowing that I was doing it wrong and lose that because the niggas I like the niggas who ain't shit too. That's why I be telling y'all I get it. But at the same time, is random sex from a nigga who live with his mama who ain't shit worth losing what you had at home, a person who love you and you can truly be yourself with, and they kind, the sex is good, blah, blah, blah. Exactly. Like, is it worth losing that? And it wasn't. And I always said I would stop cheating when I got married. So at that point, I thought it would be a good time to get married.
Because even like,
and then I calmed down.
Even like when she would do shit and I would try to do shit out of anger, I couldn't. You know what I'm saying? It didn't even.
It wouldn't work.
It wouldn't work. You know what I'm saying? And it was because it was just that easy for me. Like, it was like, okay, goddamn, you did it, or I felt it, or I sensed it, and I try to do some shit, don't work. You know what I'm saying? Because I got feelings for this person and shit. You know what I'm saying?
You actually had morals and values, and you
values
know that
and shit. You know what I'm saying?
See, I didn't grow up with morals and values personally. Misty grew up that I had a lot of freedom. I don't know if I told y'all this before, but my parents gave me a lot of freedom. I've been driving with a car since I was 16. Rock gave me freedom. Like, I just always had freedom. So I wouldn't say like morals and values. I just did what the fuck I wanted to do. Period. I always been like that. Like, can't nobody tell me shit. Can't nobody tell me what I can and can't do. My parents don't even tell me what I can and can't do. So who the fuck is anybody else? If I want to do it, I'm going to do it. And it's just, am I lying?
Nope. Because I was letting her be free, and she also. And
I was taking advantage of it because no dude, even though I was only 19, the relationship I was in before, he was real controlling. You know what I mean? Like, don't do this, don't do that, don't do this. So when I get rocked, and he was like total fucking opposite, I like took that shit for advantage. I mean, yeah, I took it for granted because I'm like, what the fuck is this? This dude cool. Like, he ain't putting his hands on me. He ain't giving me no rules. He let me wear what I want. Let me go what I want. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, so I really was wilding.
I let her be her as long as she respected what I liked and disliked. Like, what I disliked, she wouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? She wouldn't do that around me or shit like that. Whatever it was and shit. And you got to be with people like that.
And see, that's another
while they letting you be you.
and I don't mean to cut you off, but that's another reason why I be trying to tell y'all that these niggas don't give a fuck. And I'm not making no excuse by no means, but bro, I always made sure that Rock was okay. I never treated him wrong. No dude ever was calling his damn phone. No dude didn't ever come knock on the door. He ain't found condoms under the pillows. I left him at work because I'm at Tom's house. He walked in on us doing it. Like, it was never no disrespectful shit. You know what I mean? Because I cared. Like, mind y'all, I was young. So, but I still cared, and I wanted to make sure you were straight. I just wanted to do what the fuck I wanted to do. You know what I mean? When a person care about you, bro, you still can tell that they care about you.
Yep.
So you already treating me like shit. Now I'm switching it back to, fast forward 2019 shit. So not only you treating me like shit, you cheating on me. You know that hurt my feelings. You don't give a fuck if I'm okay. You barely want to go to work. You don't help me with the kids. You out tricking with these bitches when you could be here helping me, goddamn, with the family. You keep on getting me pregnant, even though that's half and half, because you got to take responsibility with your own ovaries too. But I'm about to get to that. But, you know what I mean? So it's like a person who cares gonna still act like they care, even if they fucking other people. Nisha said, a man can prove to you that they not doing it, but you still have it in the back of your mind. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's why you have to learn to train your mind. And that's why I always preach that we don't have time to worry about other people and what celebrities doing and who doing this and who said what and who doing this, because it take a lot to mentally reverse the shit that's fucked up in our head, right? So yes, you do. It's gonna be in the back of your mind, but you have to let it go.
Yep,
you know what I mean?
I'm gonna speak on that because, that shit. What she told me and when she got caught and when she
and
did
imagine
wrong.
The shit he read. You know that shit was running through his damn head.
Right. I'm only human. Of course, that shit ran through my head. Plenty of days. And on plenty of occasions when we got mad at each other and shit, like this shit, because this anger is going to invoke emotion and shit, and invoke memories and
Controlling
shit.
yourself.
You know what I'm saying? But no, I'm going to be true to my word. You know what I'm saying? That if I said something to you that I'm going to forgive you for it, I'm going to forgive you for it. If I say I'm never going to throw that shit back up in your face, I'm not going to throw that shit back up in your face. I told you that, right? So I'm going to live up to that. Like, I'm one of the only people that I know besides Misty that when I say something, I fucking mean that shit.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
And
like,
my actions back
and
up
my
what
actions
I'm
gonna
telling
back
you.
that shit up.
Yes.
Like anybody who's met me in the physical, they would tell you I'm exactly who I say I am. Like anybody.
And they say that a man, the only thing that a man has is his word, right? And we always throwing away around all these quotes. We post these pictures with all these quotes. Why the fuck you don't hold your man to the same goddamn shit that you say out your mouth? If only thing a man got is his word and this nigga keep on lying, that mean that nigga ain't shit because his word ain't shit.
Ain't shit.
So, and a female too, whoever. If a person keep on saying something over and over, but they action don't produce, that motherfucker ain't shit. Because the only thing you got is your word and keeping it real. Period.
She talking about Blink. That's a serious subject for me.
Let's say, what's that? All right, so Jen said, Rock, were you always so patient and controlled in relationships? Oh, that's gonna be a funny answer. In relationships, or was this something you developed with Misty?
I was always patient and controlled, but
first of all, you didn't tell me that you ain't having a whole bunch of relationships because you wanted to fuck around. And
I started with that. Like in high school, I didn't want a girlfriend per se. Like, cause the first girl I liked, we was boyfriend and girlfriend, but then we broke up, and then she didn't want to be with me no more. But she still just wanted to deal with me and shit. So that changed my mind and shit. So after that was like 9th, 10th grade. I was like, I don't want no girlfriend anymore.
On the phone, you shaking the thing?
I ain't want to be in a relationship no more during high school and shit. So I was brutally honest, you know what I'm saying, when saying that I just wanted to deal with you casually and things of that nature. Because my grandmother always told me don't lie. So I'm like, shit, I'm literal on shit like that. I don't got no gray area. If I'm not going to lie, I'm going to be upfront with you and shit. I'm going to keep it straight like that. You know what I'm saying? Without emotion tied to the shit. And I didn't want no girlfriends and shit. But then when I met Misty and shit.
No, then you had the one girlfriend before me. Not the old lady, but you know what I'm talking about. The
young chick.
I didn't know she was young. I just knew she was Muslim or something like that.
She grew up Muslim, but she was Rastafarian at the time.
Yeah,
but it was the same age difference. You know what I'm saying? We was 3 years apart. And she got down fucked me over too and shit, you know what I'm saying? When I decided to have a girlfriend and shit. So I was like, all right, that's some fuck shit. But then I knew that when I met Misty, like, Misty did everything that I like and was into mostly everything I like. And she was pure hearted with it and unapologetic and real with it and totally real with herself. Like, Misty is not manipulated by other people's, you know what I'm saying, words and shit, you know what I'm saying? When she make up her mind, it's her shit. It's her thoughts, everything. No one can manipulate her to do what she don't want to do. Period.
Period. like, I don't do nothing I don't want to do.
And most people,
I don't.
most people who are masters of psychology, when they care about a person, somebody else, they're not going to let you manipulate them to hurt that person or do bad to that person. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of people I want to be around and shit. And that's the way she was with me. She didn't want to see me hurt or nothing like that. Yeah, she might do some other shit, but she didn't want to see me hurt or no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And so I knew that how real she was, that I could bring out the best in her if she knew that I'm going to be totally loyal and unjudgmental, you know, not be judgmental to her, you know what I'm saying? And not condemn her and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? To show her who she truly is and show her true worth and her true power. And how, you know what I'm saying? See, when we use the word manipulate, we always use it with a negative connotation. You know what I'm saying? When you want to do things or you want to do something with somebody, you always manipulate the situation in your favor. But as long as you're not manipulating the situation to where you're hurting someone emotionally, physically, psychologically, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that manipulation because it's pure in intent. You know what I'm saying? You're manipulating for good favor in both parties.
And well, Jen, for my answer, even though you ain't asked me, I'm sorry, sis, but Rock has always been who he is as far as like control and and patience. Like how he is how he has always been.
And like
always.
That's my brother Osiris Afrique. That's my stepbrother. We my mom and his father got together when we were like 15. We lived together until we was about 19, 20. You know what I'm saying?
And I ain't never met nobody who said Rock was no damn different.
You know what I'm saying?
Almost 20 damn years.
And when I love a person, I always been like this. When I love you, I'm honest with my love, and I'm always understanding. I always think of how to calm a situation if it's not really gonna benefit. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember one night because my brother Osiris, he was at this time he was mad because he had to live with us, but we young and shit. He wanted to be what he wanted to be, so it was rebellion. You know what I'm saying? Honest rebellion. I had a fucking big ass radio and shit. He goddamn punched my shit, bending my shit, cracking my shit, and shit. Phil and my brother, my other dude, Lou, looked at me like I know Rock about to flip out, but I didn't flip out.
Oh, you probably understood him from when you came from New York and you.
I understood the whole shit. Aww. You know what I'm saying? But I knew shit, but I know that's my brother. You know what I'm saying? He ain't really do that because he didn't fucking goddamn.
He wasn't being spiteful.
Wasn't being spiteful and shit. It was the pin up emotion, like I don't want to be here. Why they got me here?
This that
you know
bullshit.
What I'm saying? Until you learn the people that you're with, and you learn that they love you and shit, and they really got your back at any given moment and shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. Kenny said, Misty, if there is something Rock doesn't like, but you don't see it as an issue, what do you do? If there is something that Rock does not like, but I don't see it as an issue.
She's still gonna ask me about it.
If it's something, what's an example? If it's something that he don't like, first of all, we know each other, right? So as long as it's not hurting me, I'm gonna give you a goddamn example. I just thought of it. I'm so fucking tired of fucking watching ESPN every goddamn day. And I'm not, you see, he laughing and I did not crack a smile. Like, I mean that in the depths of my fucking soul. Like, I'm so fucking tired of watching fucking ESPN every fucking day, especially here lately. Like, I thought it was fucking break. Ain't Summer no goddamn break. And we watch this shit every fucking day. I'm so sick of ESPN, and I don't fucking like that shit. But guess what? I don't pay no attention. I go and make some shit for my business, or just sit there and mind my damn business. I mean, because it's gonna be shit that I do he ain't gonna like. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
But honestly, if you with your best friend, I mean, it's gonna be more pros than cons in that situation. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna be more things that it don't matter. You know what I mean?
Right.
And if the relationship is new, always keep in mind that y'all just getting to know each other.
Right.
So eventually that shit, you won't even pay no fucking attention, honestly.
Like,
unless it's just something you just detest.
Like Misty like watching a lot of like white people psychological
Crazy
thrillers
ass
and shit like that. I don't like watching that shit.
I be watching the craziest stuff.
I'll watch it. You know what I'm saying? I really don't like it doesn't amuse me at all.
I watch the craziest things.
Like the shit don't amuse me.
I watch the craziest stuff.
I'll be sitting there.
I love it. But if you give me an example, you don't have to be personal, you know what I mean? But if you give me an example, I'll answer that again for you. Leroy said you always been solid. Nisha said some females let it go, and then when a dude fuck up, it's like a female normally bring it back up. I hope fucking up don't mean the same motherfucking thing. And then if that's the case, yeah, I'm gonna bring it up because you keep doing the same shit. But now I'm being stupid because I should drop your ass because that means you don't give a fuck once again. But two, whenever you feel like you're gonna bring it up, you have to train your mind not to bring it the fuck back up. You're going to want to bring it up. That's just us. That's females. That's how we are. But if it was easy, everybody would do it.
Just like if you have to make yourself do the right thing, the right choice. You got to make yourself, goddamn, not bring that shit back up.
You really, it's hard work making yourself a better person.
To be a good person, man, that's everyday work, man. It never stops.
Never.
That shit never stops, man.
It's an all-day thing, bro.
You be goddamn fool. If I'll be a goddamn liar to say I don't have negative thoughts sometimes. You fucking, come on, man. But I know that the thing is control. Self-control.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Just don't. Because it took me a long time to stop being petty.
Right.
I'm just getting here. This Misty that y'all see as far as like the calm, don't argue, you know, low key, all that shit. This shit like years new. I'm talking about like 2 or 3 years type shit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just getting here. I don't want you to have to fucking wait 16 years with nobody or nothing in your fucking life to have to fucking get to a peaceful, mentally healthy place. Like, don't do it to yourself, guys. It takes a long time to retrain yourself when you've been petty for fucking 35 years, 32 years. It take a long time, you know what I mean? But if you really want to do it, you're going to do it. And when you finally get out of habit of it, it feels so good that you ain't going to even have to worry about it. It's just hard at the beginning, as with anything. When you change your diet, it's not easy. When you have surgery at first, it's not easy. When you break something at first, it's not easy. Nothing is easy at first. You know what I mean? So just train your mind.
And as a man, like shit, you gotta train yourself for self-control, man. Because when you control yourself,
the world is yours.
The world is yours. By that. And when a woman knows without a shout of a doubt that you're fucking loyal to her and her love and her trust and her feelings and her emotions, that woman will give you the fucking world.
Yes.
Like literally, bro.
Yes. You really be blocking your damn blessings.
You be blocking your own shit, man. Because your woman will do whatever you fucking want, man.
Yes. Nisha said, I love y'all. I love y'all together. Y'all are amazing. Thank you. We appreciate that.
And when you let your woman be herself.
Just your mate.
When you let your mate be themselves.
It's amazing.
It's amazing, man.
And stop acting like it's a possession.
Right. The reward is so great.
Gail told Nisha that we are sharing the experience with them. We want y'all to have love and have it in a great way and have it in a positive way and bust a lot of nuts and go to sleep with your best friend. Have someone to talk to and tell your secrets to. Like, help somebody. We want you to have somebody to build you up and to support you. Like, you don't have to fucking settle. And it really is out there. And we want to show you. And we truly feel that the reason we've been blessed with the relationship and the situations to overcome the situations that we've been through is to tell y'all. I feel like, honestly, that's why we don't have kids. We haven't had nothing in 16 years but each other. It was nothing to fake stay for. It was no houses, so it wasn't nothing. If we get divorced, I get half. We didn't have shit but apartments. You know what I'm saying? It was nothing because genuinely we want to be here, and genuinely we want to put in the work to be together. So we definitely want to help you. You know what I mean?
Word.
So we don't mind sharing. Hey, Chastity, Nisha said, "Do you think becoming best friends first before entering a relationship?" Um,
That should be the goal all the time.
I don't even say it has to be before, but I think it's very important to be friends, man.
It's very important to be friends. I mean, yeah, you love the person, but you want to like them.
And honestly, who do you tell your secrets to that you can't even tell your best friend?
Right.
And I'm talking about your best girlfriend, you know, the one you go out with, your sister, like the stuff, the shit that you can't tell them. And you know what I'm talking about, them secrets that you don't want to tell nobody.
Word.
Those are the secrets that I tell my husband. That's truly my best friend. That's truly who I can be free and be 100% myself with. Whatever that fucking may be. Whether it's farting, doodling with the door open. We don't close no fucking doors in our house. Like, if I'm doodling, he go pee in the sink type shit. Like, who gives a fuck? Like, we just friends. Like, it's cool when we go places. We want to go together. Like, it's very important.
You have to look for people who are unapologetically them because they can hold shit amongst themselves. You know what I'm saying? Because a person that is not ashamed to be truly them in the most rawest form.
And a person who accepted. It's a team. You get to be you and this person accepts you for being you, man. That shit is amazing. Kenny said, what if there is something that is a deal breaker for him, but you think it's okay? What do you do in that situation? I think if you respect your mate, like I'm just making it personal. Like if something is, when we say a deal breaker, we talking about something I absolutely fucking don't like. Like I don't fucking like when you do that. Period. Like I don't. It's disrespectful with it. Like it makes me mad. I don't like it. If I am your mate and I truly respect something that you genuinely dislike, I'm not going to do that. You know what I mean? Like you shouldn't do.
And you can't never do that.
But the thing, I can't say that because if you don't like it, you don't like it, and you have to respect that. Like as being your mate and something that you genuinely dislike, I have to respect that you dislike that, and I can't do that. And my bad. And if it's something on my behalf that I genuinely can't stop doing because that's an inbred part of me, and that's just something that I do, but you detest it, and we can't come to no medium about it, we don't need to be together. Because you don't need to be with no damn body who get on your fucking nerves doing shit that you don't fucking like for the rest of your life.
Right.
Like, that's not gonna work.
Like, Misty, like, on occasion likes to fucking bite me out of the blue for no reason.
You don't give a fuck that I bite you. You just only want me to bite you hard.
Right. But even if you bite me hard, I'm saying, even though I don't like it, it's not like it's
but a problem. I don't genuinely think, but when he say dislike, I don't think that's even like.
Well, I'm just saying level. From the micro to the macro, you know what I'm saying? Like just to keep it a buck, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Leroy said that was real. You was a major contribution to me becoming acclimated and interested in certain things I would have never been introduced to, and he appreciates that.
Word, shit, you already know, bro. Like I always, man. Even then, when we was young, bro. Like I always had this head and shit, man. I wanted to be real with niggas and shit, like, cause I didn't see that shit from a lot of people in the streets and shit. I was like, yo, when niggas be talking, they don't be being who the fuck they say they are and shit. And I couldn't stand that shit because when I being disappointed by grown-ups as a child, when you tell somebody some shit and you don't do that shit, that's pure. And when you're a child, you don't forget that shit. You know what I'm saying? And when I was a child, I was like, I'm not gonna be that way. Like I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna be that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be fucking kind. But I ain't gonna be gullible and stupid about the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Nisha said, if y'all in it for real, you wouldn't bring it up. Exactly. If you really mean that you over it and we're moving forward, no need to bring up the past. The past is history. Chastity said, that's true. It feels so good when you can change frequency. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Leroy said, what would you say to a person who who was victimized by infidelity, but who wants to date again. Keep your fucking eyes open and don't be no damn fool.
Yep. Because you recognize the changing routine of a person.
And we so kind. We are such a kind people. We want to give people the whole benefit of the doubt. We don't know how to just have up a wall, but still have a good time and
Right.
respect the now and enjoy this particular date and this particular moment. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
this particular going out to eat today. We always have to be like, oh my God, the conversation was so great. I think they might be the one. Damn, it was one conversation. Like it was 6 meals, y'all. It takes a little while for the mask to fall off.
That's
You don't
right.
want to wait. You know what I mean? Like to even get to know if a person is lying or not. You ain't even give them a chance to goddamn that on that 7th day they was not gonna answer the phone because they was back with their main bitch and she was off and they ain't know that she had took off or he had took off. You know what I mean? So they couldn't answer the phone with you. But the 6th day was so giddy now. You know what I mean? It's just like we be being impatient
Right.
and you just want to take it for the moment that it is. You know what I mean? So you keep your eyes open.
And like me being young, like I was always honest and I knew what I wanted, you know what I'm saying? And how open Misty was when I first met her, that's what I wanted, you know what I'm saying? But I had to be able to show her that she can be that way and
Not be a whore.
and that she can be that way and I wouldn't think less of her and shit. And that know that I will always stand up for her, you know what I'm saying? And be honest with her and never judge her and shit, you know what I mean?
And instead of being a whore in the streets, you could just be at home. You could be at home being a whore with me. Like I can keep it just as interesting as the same feeling you get from doing it to like all these random dudes. I can give you the same feeling. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like I think that's why a lot of us get cheated on too because we fucking boring. You born, but then you like the whorish ass dude, and he like you because you born at first, but he didn't take into consideration that you was gonna be born forever. So then he started doing it to other people, but you know you real modest and real boring and shit. Like that shit's whack, and you cannot keep somebody who like the fuck entertained and engaged and at home if you gonna be whack as fuck. Like you have to step that shit up. You have to make it exciting.
It has to
You
be.
have to fucking entertain me. You have to make me come. You have to do new things. You have to keep your sex on my mind. Or otherwise, if I stop thinking about it, I'm going to be thinking about this other motherfucker. I mean, we just have to be real with ourselves.
And be as long as it's healthy and respectable and shit, man, between y'all and y'all know what it is and y'all be there's nothing wrong with that shit. But you want a person who everything that you want and more, but when you doing your do, goddamn, she keeps that on your fucking mind and he keeps that on your mind.
And that's why I always stress sex. Like people try to act like sex is not important. Sex is really important. Sex is money. Sex and money is why relationships don't last.
Right. When you financially goddamn stable, you travel, y'all go eat,
And
y'all go
typically,
have
if
fun.
you don't even have money but your dick good, a stupid motherfucker stay with you. That's how a lot of y'all got pregnant. The nigga wasn't shit, but his dick was good, and then next thing you know, boom, boom, bam. So money is still almost secondary to sex. Like sex is really important. And when you're not sexually
satisfied,
thank you, with your mate or whoever you're doing it to, like typically you're gonna cheat or you're gonna cheat or be fucking miserable. It's one of the two.
One of the two. I refuse to be miserable, so I will be brutally honest in what I like sexually.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that.
So you can so you can have the decision and the choice to do it or not.
Nisha said, okay, say you work so much and you fall asleep before pleasing your man, but he swear he understands, always brings up him not getting pleased. I totally understand this situation. I feel it in my soul, right? You know, as in Nisha, that I have to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Rock goes to work at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I get off at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, right? So I see him a little bit before he comes home. I mean, you know, when I come home, but, you know, just for like an hour, whatever, chilling, unwinding. I just got off. So we chilling, probably smoke a blunt or something. Ain't no sex most of the time, just chilling. So then he go to work. I have to go to sleep. I got to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. You know what I mean? So, shit. And I don't like to fucking be woke up when I'm asleep. When I'm asleep, I'm fucking asleep. Unless something is burning down, or it's a fucking intruder in the house, do not fucking wake me up. I don't want no food and I don't want no dick. I don't want nothing. I love my sleep. So saying all that to say, I really understand that, but that's something that we have to be real about. Motherfucker, when you off, you gotta bust it open. You know what I mean? Like, but he also can't be throwing it up in your face. You know what I mean?
You can't.
He know that you work. Motherfucker, we are adults now. We ain't the same. And a lot of men, sex drives are very high. Yes, it's women with sex drive high too. But we also have a lot of hormones, which, you know, is different, you know, already, and then work, and then the kids and all this and that. So life, we grown.
And then that also comes with self-control too, man, because like I'm with Misty. I love her as her. You know what I'm saying? She's the best at everything to me. Like, nobody can tell me no fucking other. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. That's my opinion. You know what I'm saying? And you got to respect that or not. Like, she's the best thing since fucking water to me. You know what I'm saying? And everything. So a person got to have to be with a person like that. Like, truthfully, man, being honest with yourself. Like, that's who she is to me. And if you tired, okay, you tired.
And he always want to fuck, though. So he skipped over that part.
Yeah,
like Rob always want to fuck on me. Like, that's always. So I'm sure he be feeling some type of way. By the way, I don't want to make it sound like we all superhuman and shit. And like, no, he wants to fuck. And my ass be sleepy. Y'all know I smoke. You know what I mean? So I be extra sleepy and shit. I be like, ooh, daddy, yeah. When you come home, I'ma wake up and we gonna do it. Ooh, I'ma suck it. Ooh, hot girl summer. You know, woo, woo, woo. Nigga, I'm asleep. I get up at 4 o'clock. But you best believe I'm on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, right? So you best believe Friday morning, I'm making a dick hard early in the morning because I go to sleep early. So I be up real early too. Get it hard early Friday morning. I'ma suck it. Shit, whatever, early. I mean, goddamn, the birds ain't even chirping yet. We're going to go back to sleep. We're going to probably do something. I try to do as much as I can when I'm off.
But that's the thing. Like, when a person is the best thing to you, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's only human for you to feel some way when a person say, no, I'm not in the mood right now.
Especially if you like it.
Right.
And you want it.
When you knowing that when you get it, it's going to be that thing.
Because you could have a bum ass bitch who at home all day. So yes, she woke it because she can fuck all day because she ain't got no goddamn job. She ain't doing nothing but waiting on you to go to work and draining all your damn fluids. So I mean, you know, hey, what we gonna do?
But you gotta be with somebody you think is the best, man. Somebody who's goddamn, literally goddamn fulfilling your fantasies, man. Like, when you have a person like that, I don't understand why would you be disloyal to a person like that. I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. If you say that that's the person that does that to you, makes you feel that way, and you're gonna fucking betray them, I don't understand that shit for one bit. That shit is that's crazy. A mental disorder to me.
And they just show you they also don't give a fuck.
And they
that's
don't
my
give
favorite.
A fuck.
They don't give a fuck. Jen said, clearly, with all you've been through, you both are 10 toes down. But do you believe in unconditional love, or is there some conditions that will be a relationship in there?
The conditions are only
whatever goes against y'all agreements. Those are conditions.
That's all those, yeah.
Like, for instance, if y'all say y'all are only gonna be with each other, and somebody cheats and continue to, because one time is a mistake. You know, we all get one time. After one time, it's not a mistake. So if somebody continuously doing something to you, and they obviously, you know, hurting you, making you feel bad, abusing you, not satisfying you sexually, and you telling them not like, yeah, those are like relationship enders. But if we say we're in a open relationship and shit, then I mean, probably lying and infidelity. But infidelity is what it is to you. Because if we're in an open relationship, the person you lying about, I guess, would be infidelity or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, it just depends on what y'all agreement is.
Right. Like, whatever the terms in your fucking relationship betwixt each other, like, they have to be honored.
And it has to be truthful so we can start out right already.
Right.
You know what I mean? Crystal says, shit, wake me up. Just joking, that's real talk. Hey, some people don't mind getting woke up. That's just not me. I you know, and I'm not knocking this shit. I want, the goal is always to wake up and get that meat. Just so we all are clear. I feel so bad when I wake up in the morning knowing that I said I was gonna do all this and I was asleep. But I just really love my sleep and I don't play about my rest.
Right. But then I love it
And
so,
he knows that.
and I love it so much that I know that when I get it, it's gonna be done right.
And I'm gonna make it worth it because I know that I've been asleep and I really feel bad. And it's so cute on the little.
Even if I come fast.
Yeah. And it's so cute. And he's talking about he come fast because he had to wait because my ass been asleep all week, you know. So you finally get it, that thing good. You like, ooh, but dang, that made me forget. Y'all stupid. All right. Nisha said, what about if your sex drive is low? Women, we have hormones, so you can't speak for no woman for sex.
No, I'm just talking about for men. Like goddamn, when your body was off for like that 3-month period and shit.
Oh, right.
You know what I'm saying? And I ain't getting up for like 3 months and shit. But that's what I'm saying. Like,
and we talking about I was on birth control and I don't know what the fuck was. I can't even remember. I just know that my hormones was fucked up. I was bleeding crazy, and then you ain't know when I wasn't gonna be bleeding. But I stopped bleeding for a little bit, and as soon as you stop. It was like really crazy. And you already know you don't. You know, we have hormones, so you don't want to do it. You feel crazy. You all weird.
Right, and then you know what I'm saying. You in the mood. You chase Negro, but you can't. Goddamn. You're seeing women all day, so goddamn, as a man, you're going to be revved up. You know what I'm saying? It's just natural and shit. But I didn't feel the need to go elsewhere. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm down with who I'm down with. And I don't want to make her feel lesser than or feel like I don't want her. You know what I'm saying?
Because she's having issues.
Because she's having issues and shit. You know what I'm saying?
You should really care. The person that you with should really care about you more than their physical need. Because dick and pussy is been here as long as roaches. Like it's not going nowhere. You know what I mean? So if a person is unhealthy and they're having issues, and you know, not because they just don't want to and they don't like you and they getting it elsewhere, like none of that. We talking about specifically health reasons or whatever, like, and you cheat, you're a fucking slumbag. Like scumbag. What's a slumbag? Like that is bullshit. So, you know, and we have hormones, ladies, so you guys like take herbs or do whatever you need to do. I don't know. But you know, having kids change your body and stuff change your body. Shit, getting older change your hormones. Maybe a motherfucker's not satisfying you. Sometimes that make your sex drive low. You know what I mean? Like, so you just figure it out and figure out, you know, how to fix that. But we African, there are herbs and shit for everything. You know how they be like, it's an app for everything. It's a herb for everything. I don't know it, but it's out there for sure.
Factory.
Nisha said like now she working 2 jobs and she tired. And if you having to work 2 jobs and your man lets you work 2 jobs, he definitely should understand you don't want to fuck when you don't want to fuck. Instead of him pressing you to fuck, he should run you some bath water. Right. He should have you something to eat. The kids should be fine or whatever.
He should be doing everything to get you in the mood to want to. You know what I'm saying? Without aggravating you. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm not saying that nothing is wrong with nobody working 2 jobs or whatever, because you have goals and you do what you do. But, you know, if you let me take on this responsibility knowing whatever position we're in, nobody work 2 jobs because it's fun. So if I'm helping take care of this family and I'm doing this or whatever, like, you shouldn't be pressuring me about fucking. No. Like, that type of shit, to me, that totally turns me the fuck off. And I don't want to fuck you. Period. Because you acting like you don't fucking understand and like you putting your fucking hard meat and this little few fucking pumps ahead of my fucking hurting feet and my back hurting, and I've been working all fucking day and I still got to come home and take care of the kids and wash clothes and be a woman, you know, and wear these many hats. So it's like, no, don't fucking talk to me about no fucking sex. Instead of talking about sex, fucking help me. Word. You don't know how wet you doing some fucking laundry or getting some food or putting them goddamn kids to sleep will make me. You don't know how much I might suck your dick. Anything. Gail said y'all flickering. That's because Facebook be hating. Leroy said usually when people get into relationships, they don't discuss the specifics of what type of relationship they want. Do you think this could be the reason why people cheat? Hell
That's
yeah.
the main reason. That's
Hell
the
yeah.
main reason.
I think Rock said that earlier. He
That's the
always say
main
that.
reason, man. Like, all right, when a person know you responsible, you're gonna look out for them. You're gonna make sure they eat. They got clothes on their back. They got a shelter over their head. All the real shit like that, nigga. When it comes down to the sex, you need to be utterly fucking brutally honest.
And really, fuck sex. You need to be brutally honest about everything.
About everything.
Some people don't like their food to touch. Some people like their shoes on the top shelf on the left. Some people have to have the lights on when they fuck. Some people need the lights off. Some people sleep in socks. Some people don't. Some people don't like when you touch them. Some people want you all over them. We are all different. We have to communicate what we like and what we don't like if we're going to be successful.
Right. And then that gives you the choice. That gives you the choice if you want to goddamn do that or deal with that or compromise with that or not. You know what I'm saying?
Because everything is about giving somebody the opportunity. Hey, this is me. I am Misty. This is whatever. Either you're going to accept it or you don't. If you don't accept it, obviously you're not for me. Why the fuck do we always want the people who don't fucking accept us for us? If you don't accept me for me, obviously you're not the person. All these motherfuckers in the world, and we be so concerned about this one motherfucker who don't give a fuck about us. That's mentally ill.
That's crazy.
Do you know how many motherfuckers is in this world? And how many of them is better than this motherfucker that you worrying about?
When you can honestly be with a person who thinks about you every second of every day.
And treat you like they've been thinking about you all day.
Respectfully.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. Rock still be excited if he can get off in time and I'm woke. Or like if he so happen to be on Facebook before he get off and it say that I just posted a goddamn post, he gonna call like, what you doing woke? Oh, you gonna be woke when I get home? Sometimes I am, and sometimes by the time we hang up, I'm asleep. I have to get up at 4 o'clock. I be fucking tired. Yeah. I be making earrings, doing this, doing that, doing all kinds of shit. So I be tired. Like it's okay though.
But I'm genuinely excited and happy when I walk through the door and she's up.
And he really do be excited.
It's just like you gotta be with somebody who fucking you love being with, man, and make you happy and shit. Like, and it's been like this for a long time. You know
we always been cool though.
Yeah, but you gotta be with people who gonna be honest that way and shit. People don't want to be honest that way. You know what I'm saying? Like when you tell people you like certain weird shit. Like before I got the courage to tell you that I like action figures, not to play with them, but just to goddamn get them and stack them and shit and like that. She ain't judged me over that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's cool. I don't care. I like when people
ain't like I'm sitting around like and all that kind of fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? But I like comic books and I like that shit. And she didn't judge me or thought I was a weirdo or fucking geek or no fucking fuck shit like that.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
You accept me for me, I'm gonna accept you for you, and I want people around me to be themselves and feel comfortable being themselves. So I really don't judge nobody for too much or nothing. Period. You do what you do.
When people are honestly not doing anything that's fucking harming anyone,
yes.
Like you gotta fucking cut the shit, man. Like really, man. When you know that they wouldn't do that shit to harm nobody, and they just doing it to be because they like it or they love it.
And if somebody loves something, you should let them do it.
Right. That's
wrong. You can't say you love somebody when you're not letting them do things that they love. Crystal said, honesty is extremely important. No one should have to sacrifice their happiness. Life is short as fuck. Exactly. And when you make people sacrifice their happiness, they fucking hate you.
Right.
When you don't let people do things and they're happy, they hate you. Kenny said, what are you willing to do for the one you love?
Anything that's not going to take away from my health or my mental stability or my emotional, you know what I'm saying, health.
See, for me, it takes me a long time to really believe that people are who they are. And I mean a really long time, because I know that people are full of shit. And I know that people change. And I know that you have to go through things to see who people really are and what they would do for you. So, in saying that a person has proven this over a long period of time, at this point now, like I'm willing to do whatever, but I'm not going to jail and I'm not harming myself.
Mm-hmm.
So, anything outside of that, I'm willing to do. Because if you love me, you shouldn't fucking want me in jail and you shouldn't want me harming myself.
Right.
So, but once again, this is after it has been proven.
Right.
So if I'm just like in new love with you, but we haven't really went through anything and we just getting to know each other, we still in the cute stage, you know, all of that, then I'm willing to work on myself for myself. So that shouldn't necessarily be for you, but you get benefited for it. I don't know, man. It just depends on time and what the hell we talking about. Because a lot of things are subjective too. You know what I mean? And sometimes things aren't what they seem. And that's why we need to communicate to get to the bottom of things so we can make the best decision. Because sometimes if you fully know why somebody feel the way they feel or why they do the things that they do, you'll understand a lot more.
Right. Because it took Misty a long time.
A long time
to understand. Like I'm never intentionally saying something to hurt her feelings, even if I said something that hurt her feelings, and I'm like, yo, I didn't intentionally say that or do that to hurt your feelings. Like,
but you needed to hear it.
But yeah, you gotta hear that. And
you have to learn how to accept it.
Because sometimes people genuinely hurt people's feelings, and they didn't genuinely.
Truth hurts.
Genuinely intend to hurt your feelings. Some people do that sometimes. And you gotta respect that shit.
The truth hurts.
But you gotta know if a person is like that.
If a person loves you, you should be able to know without a shadow of a doubt that they're not trying to hurt you on purpose.
Right. You gotta know if that's truthfully that person's character. Like we gotta watch people's character and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't never want to harm nobody or hurt them emotionally and shit like that.
Nisha said it's crazy how some men can work a first shift job while you working a double and they expect you to jump on the dick. Girl, I don't know why men think that shit, period. Like, motherfuckers really need to learn how to control themselves. But once again, it's all control again.
It's all control, man.
Motherfucker, if you got that much time to be worrying about sex, you need to be fucking doing something. You need a hobby. You need to fucking be trying to figure out what business you want to run. You need a fucking other job.
Right.
Like, yeah, we all want to fuck all the time. But until we comfortable and these bills is caught up and shit is paid off and credit is good, I'm going to need you to worry about life as well as fucking. And this is coming from somebody who loves to fuck. But we also got to be real about life, too. Every day you can't fuck. Only rich people get to do that because we done afforded vacations and we done built the goddamn industry and the motherfucking empires and shit. So we can't fuck all day because shit is straight. We ain't got it like that yet. So motherfuckers need to stop thinking about sex all goddamn day anyway.
Right.
How old are you?
Exactly. And then goddamn,
you don't think about your damn family all day.
Right. And then you know, as anybody that you love, he need to have anything ready for you when you get home if he really feeling like that. That's gonna make you feel great and make you. Maybe if you tired, you like, no, but I'm a little tired, but shit.
I'll lay here and you can fuck me from behind, but I ain't got to move. You know how you lay on your side? Right. I'm tired, but I'm going to give you something because you ran me a bath. And I was real considerate. Nisha said, like, no, I don't work like that. I'm not about to jump on you after I've been on my feet 12 hours exactly.
That's understandable.
She said, then you get mad because you don't know what they expect. Yep, I get it. She said, then some men want attention, but can sit on the phone while you waiting in bed for them and still be on the phone. And guess what? Those are the times that you remember when he bringing up, oh, you don't satisfy me. Well, motherfucker, you on the phone, you wasted fucking minutes. Because sex don't really last that goddamn long, honestly, unless you on drugs or some shit like that. So, motherfucker, the 15 minutes that we could have been fucking or whatever, you just fucking wasted on the goddamn phone. I'm going to sleep. I don't play them games.
You get about 10 minutes of foreplay and about 15, 20 minutes of actual intercourse.
And I don't give a fuck about people being like, oh, I don't tell my man no. Look, that's your dumb ass, motherfucker. If I don't want to fuck, I'm saying no. I don't give a fuck. And guess what? He's still gonna goddamn keep that meat to himself. He gonna do what he do or whatever. And I'm gonna take my ass to sleep because I don't want to fuck. And he don't want to fuck me if I don't want to. Like, that don't make no fuck. I hate when women, well, I'm married. If he wanted, I'm gonna give it to him. I don't care. No, I don't want to.
A man never makes you do that shit.
The fuck, nigga, you do know that's rape, right? Like, it don't matter if you married or not. If you making somebody do that's fucking rape. If I say I don't want to, no.
I never want to do it with a woman who doesn't feel like it. No. I never want a woman who's not in the mood for it. Hell no.
You all dozing off and shit while he eating your cootie. Now he mad at that.
No.
Now he mad, like, no. And then only a real lame can fuck you, like, and genuinely get off. And he definitely don't give a fuck about you if he can actually lay there and hump you while you, like, basically out of it because he know you don't want to. If you don't know my body and you don't care enough, but you still want to have sex with me, you basically a fuck a dead body type person.
That's a disorder.
No, damn, control your fucking dick.
Anybody will do anything that you don't like and they say they're supposed to love you. That's some bullshit.
That's crazy. We too old for that. Right. But it's an hour and 15 minutes. I really appreciate y'all engaging tonight. That makes us so happy.
Yes, y'all were very engaging tonight.
We didn't even get through the bottom or whatever because we do, well, I do most of the time be writing down just stuff I think about or if I hear it or, you know, whatever, write it down. We didn't even really get through all of that. And that is great. That's what we want. We want to conversate with you. We want to maybe open your mind up or give you different perspective or whatever the fuck you can take away that's great and can help. That's what we want to do. Jen and Kenny, if y'all ever want to talk in real time, FaceTime, whatever the fuck, bro, that's what we're here for. And Jen, you know we love you so much, so we don't mind fucking helping if we can. I'm not assuming or nothing like that. I'm just saying, you know, we here, man. That's what we do. We would love to talk to y'all, you know, if need be.
Just be brutally honest with yourself and be with someone who's also brutally honest with themselves. And then they can be brutally honest with you.
And these shit don't matter if you married or not. It's the same damn. Listen, you know I don't give a fuck about that title shit. You gonna treat me with respect before the ring, after the ring, all that. I don't give a fuck about being married. So I ain't even mean to say it like that. No, it's the same goddamn principle. You still wasting motherfucking valuable time over here. You want this pussy, you better put that goddamn phone down. Or fuck one of the bitches in your phone and you can pack your shit and go stay with her too. Cause I'm so no nonsense. I don't play that.
Love is the highest respect.
Period. And that's a good tattoo, like love, respect. Yeah.
Love is the highest respect, man.
Yep. But good night, y'all. So check us out tomorrow.
Yep, check us tomorrow, DJ B1, Planet Funkville Radio podcast at 1.
Yep.
At 1. So we'll be talking again. So,
and y'all can get to know how we met. If y'all don't know, it's a cute little story.
And it's always about black love and black relationships. You know what I'm saying? Just being honest, man. You have to be honest, man.
And thank y'all so much again for talking with us. We love when y'all talk to us. I love talking to my people, and I love being able to help. I love being open, and y'all know that y'all can ask us any fucking thing you want to. You will not offend us. We ain't fucking shy. You ain't gonna catch us off guard. No judgment. Ask the fuck away. Like, I love crazy ass questions. Nigga. Anyway, Black Power. We love y'all. Have a good night. You could have been anywhere, but you was here with us. Peace.
Black power, black love is the cure. Peace and power. Peace and power, people.